And just thought I'd chuck you this together, mate, as I were doing it because it's it's gone up another level, mate. You know, if you're wanting to get stuff through the night, then I've found a way of doing it. Let me hang on before I share with you. Show you something. Okay, so right, mate. This is what I'm just working on at the moment. Odd USD. All right, you know how we're doing it. You know, we've got London, we've got high volume nodes, so we've gone a little bit in, covered some of the white noise, you know, cover as much of that as you want. You want to protect yourself, cover the lot, but it's a bit flat there, you know, there's nothing, a little peak there possibly. But ultimately we got 4% to the previous highs. Now I've noticed something. So what I've done, because you can only get 3 sessions on here, right? So I've blocked that one out, and I've got that one and that one. Sorry, that one and that one. I'll block that out because it didn't interest me. Now I've added this. I've added another session open, same program, but I've put Tokyo and Sydney. Okay, looks a bit busy, but it isn't, right? Again, you've got a session here where they both set over. You know, Tokyo and London are awake at the same time there, 7 till 8. Ultimately, this is the cream cracker, mate. You know, London, New York, that's where your volume is. But I looked. Okay, so if you to take the volume just off of when the last New York session was on its own, okay, so that's from about 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock. 4 till 9, yeah, gives you the volume of that last half of the day, which then gives you something to play with through the night. Right, so we've had the volume nodes. I've got my box. I've picked a little flat area where there's quite a lot of noise. And then the top. So I've covered the top. I've got my position. I've not come in till about 10, 11. You know, look at that little flat bit of the market there from 9 till 10. That's the only bit of the market that's not influenced by a big city. Right, this indicator here is cracking because it gives you the day, the hour, you know, it gives you absolutely everything. But powerful, mate, through the night. Look at that. This is all we've got to do as a human is what do you want to cover? You know, you could take that as your entry and cover the top where all the high volume nodes are. You know, if I'd have come and placed it at 10, because we was already in the area, we broke away. You know, I'd set a buy limit to come up and possibly tag these nodes, which it did beautifully. You know, again, shortening the risk to reward. You got 7%, but I'm looking to cover my arse and come in where it's a bit flatter. See how it sailed through there? But then it hit that resistance because of this noise. It's hit the resistance, spun round, and they've took the market through the night. You know, so that's 4.5% while you sleep. 5% during London. We've had the channel, the nodes. You know, we've got the entry on the nodes. We've come out at the last bit of noise, low noise there. You know, that gave me 5%. It did go for more, but I was looking to set up for this session at this point. 4.8 going through the night again. Look, I can't turn that one off because you can't see the session here, what I'm taking my profile off. But again, we've had the nodes. I've covered the nodes for the entry. I've gone here for my stop loss, where that little bit of where it sinks in. You see where there's no play in the market. Covered this with my entry. Came back through the night, dropped for a 4.8. You know, when you're hitting wins like this, you don't mind getting a loss. 7.8 going through London to New York. New York to London, give me 4.8. 9.3 going through London. 4 going through the night. Wicked in. Took the volume, covered the nodes. Dropped me for 4%. Yes, it looks colourful, but where it doubles over like this is where sessions are interacting. There's literally that gap in the market there where there's no one playing in the market, you know, big wise. How small that is. How little action there is. That's it. The rest is just manipulated, brother. You know, it's like I've found a blueprint. We've just got to get this bit right. You know, I'm looking at the odd CAD now. I've got me just gonna let it push away till about 11 o'clock. You know, I'm covering all that. Even a little bit more under there where there weren't any noise. Yes, there's a move here, but there was no volume, and the volume that was, the nodes that have been taken back. So now these are the price nodes. You see how they sort of line with that? That's loads of value. Nothing there now. You know, they've took their orders back. So this is the new. I'm going to let it push away till about 11. And then or if it pushes a nice distance, then I'm going to set my order. But look, mate, we even get candles left behind. I'm looking for that to come to previous highs. You know, see, I broke there. Yes, this is down here, but that was a nice push up during one session. Flag back down. You know, got some nodes here. But ultimately, we broke. It's come back, it's flagged. If we see a break now, I'm looking to take that through the night, possibly up to that 15-minute bankers. You know, that'd be lovely if that was to go up there. Best part of 8%. And then it can do what it wants. But again, I can jump straight back in London time. Come 12 o'clock, when I can get my volume and I can set my box. You know, but being conservative will bring that down to previous highs. Even 2%, you know, but it's been there. So I'd be looking for the top of that box for 4.5. But look at it, mate. You know, you've got an FTMO challenge there. Honestly, mate. Let's just have another look. But the power of being able to turn your sessions on and off, having two, I think's a game changer. Again, because if you want to do a bit of night cheat, like here we'd have caught that, mate. Volume from 4 till 9. You know, we've had a signal here that they're trying to push back. So you wouldn't be looking to sell off any of this because there's nothing there. There's no volume. So I'll be looking to buy from here where that no noise is. Stop loss. You know, I'd be coming back up to these previous highs here. Get my long position between 10 and 11. If you're about there, just market execute it. You know, there, previous highs gave me a 4.8. Because there's nothing there that tells me sell. You know, we've had a big sell off, a rejection, you know, so I'll be looking to buy back at least some of this, which it did. And then London couldn't break. It broke in London, broke down again to the low. So we'd swap for a sell. You know, that's given me a 4.8. So let's get that on there. 4.8, you know, unbelievable numbers are coming out of this, mate. Little flatness in the market there again. Let's just put the volume on here. Have a quick look. So I'll be looking to buy. Yeah, should have caught that as well. Coming off this node at the bottom here. You know, you take it in a little bit. Cover a bit of the white or cover all the white, whatever you're feeling. You know, I'd personally go to where it sort of flattens out there. 11 between 10 and 11. Long position. You know, it tagged you in with a wick. You know, you got 4% on the way to London. That was for waking up to, you know, getting to the point, mate, where just depends what session I want to trade. 4% there in London this morning. %8 through one day. 12. 1.8 off that, just the previous lows. But wow, mate. The power of knowing where to put a volume tool. Like this amazes me. Wait till I've done these. Good thing is as well, I can switch the sessions off. People just think it's lines and boxes, mate. You know, oh, look at him just drawing things. I've got an absolute direct route how I got to every single one of them trades. Got a nice bank mover heading too, you know, so it'd be lovely for a bounce and a go. But until 10 o'clock, in that little dead man hour, I won't be doing anything. See how we're pushing away? Push away. We get a little dead man hour here. Where is it? That's my window of trade. Right there. That'll be where I make the decision what I'm doing in that window. Same with the London. It's here as soon as it opens. Because you've not got a breath. There's a breather there. You know, from 9 till 10. Sorry, it's 9 till 10. So that's the window. You know, this trade's going to be finished, but this one then becomes active. Going to push away, possibly go a little sideways, come down, tag me in. Now it's pushing away. I could even set a buy limit. There's a possible 4.5. So we just put 4.5. But I just thought there's only you that I've shown this Asian bit to, mate, because I know you'll benefit from both sessions. But you're taking your volume for the Asian off the 4. Well, I don't know what it'll be your time, but it's just where once you've got this on down here, it's just where New York's on its own. You take the volume for that session. See there? Took the volume. I've covered the nodes that I think are important. Came back, dropped me to London for 4.8%. Yeah, so I just thought I'd literally share that with you, Nick, because I know you'll benefit from both sessions being able to be traded off. I know you're probably fast asleep now, mate, but I'll send this over for you for when you wake up. Blessed day, brother. Keep smiling and keep rocking, mate. We've actually got this right now. No problems. Just about picking the nodes, what we're covering.